Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the second day of MIBA show in Dubai. We're inside the lovely BB jet of RoyalJet, sitting here in our Leader to Leader series with the newly appointed CEO of RoyalJet, Shaf, who's also a very veteran and expert in the aviation industry, and also a colleague in our board at MIBA Association. So I would like to welcome you, Shaf. Thank you very much for hosting us.
Our pleasure.
What strategies do you find most effective in driving growth in the private jet industry?
The private jet market is it's fundamentally about speed and time, and with that comes efficiency. So those are kind of the first tenets of what you need to do. But beyond that, it's all about, here you are, sat on one of our aircraft. You can look and feel the experience that we're trying to create. We're trying to personalize that experience so that every traveler, when they come on board, they feel a great experience, but unique to what they require. So it's about curating that personal travel experience.
It's the personalized approach that you think is what matters.
I think so. Particularly in our segment of the market, it's very high end, and they do demand.
How do you navigate balancing luxury with sustainability in a market that increasingly values environmental responsibility? So, and we've had that discussion today during our a board meeting at MIBA, and you've had a great insights. If you can walk us through how to balance.
I'm passionate about both. Shaf personally is passionate about both. Fundamentally, I believe aviation is a great enabler. The leaders that travel on our aircraft are going for missions. They're trying to broker peace, trying to create humanity options, trying to build business and build and create for generations to come. So I fundamentally believe that's really important. Even tourism, I think, is, exploring our world and appreciating and the diversity of it all. So aviation is paramount to our society, but our sustainability is our conscience that actually needs some progress there. At the moment, the solution that we have is sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, and we all know the problems around that. Feedstock issues, displacing food options, and just availability around the world. And it's really tough. So that's our stopgap for now. We'll have to follow through with that as an industry, as the world. We need to come together, whether it's government, operator, customer, regulator. We all need to come together to enable that to happen.
At UAS also, we're focusing on digitalization and this digital transformation, and we're taking exactly two parallel path. One reward towards efficiency and back end and improving operational efficiency, and the other one is front end for a customer facing product that's supposed to improve the experience. And on top of both sits an AI and machine learning that will enhance both at the same time.
Some of you are learning then with us. The future is about technology. That's what will make the breakthrough. So the work that is being done on eVTOL, on hydrogen propulsion, alternate propulsion, blended wing, all of these things will suddenly pop into line and create that silver bullet solution that we need in this environment. So I have to be optimistic that there will be progress in that area, but that's what will make the breakthrough.
It's a great insight, because often stakeholders or audience look at business aviation as a luxury. They don't see it the way you put it, as an enabler for economies, as an enabler for businesses, and it creates jobs. So there's more to that. What role is technology playing for RoyalJet in improving both customer experience and the operational efficiency?
In any airline or in any aviation operator, digital solutions are embedded in. But actually, the world is moving so fast. So RoyalJet is going through a program of digitalization of even more, of trying to secure AI tools and use them more effectively. So you mentioned operationally and customer-wise. So customer-wise, we want to be able to, I mentioned the curating that experience. We want to get more feedback from our customers so that we can have more knowledge and information of what they want and what their preferences are. So that is a big portion of what we'll work on. The other portion about, you mentioned operationally, you also asked about sustainability. There's lots of stuff that we can do there. The way we fly, the routing we fly, we can digitalize them. We can bring in AI solutions to choose the best routing, the best altitudes. We live in a very geopolitical world. There's a conflict at the moment. So there's areas we need to avoid, but we can do much better. And that will lend itself to a more lean operation, but also a much more sustainable operation. So the moons will align to create a great offering. So that's a journey that you take. It takes a while to get there, but it'll start to click in place.
How far is RoyalJet on this journey?
Probably about 20% there, but I say 20%, implying that there's 80% left. But I think when we get to 90, there's another 80% left.
Yes.
So that's a constant evolution, but you've got to start the journey somewhere. We've already started. We need to increase the pace of that to actually build that better customer experience.
With RoyalJet announcement this morning about the addition of 3 ACGs to the fleet, how do you see this impacting the company's position in the market here?
Only everything is positive. So this is a new platform that we're getting into. There is a delivery schedule which takes us probably into 2.5 years or beyond. But it's a great chance to curate that experience again. So this is what we've created last era. But we now have the opportunity to create the next era of what our customers want when they travel. So the interior hopefully will look more modern, more sophisticated, more in line with what our customers want. You may have heard me talk about my other passion is about internet speed.
Yes.
So hopefully, the broadband that we experience at home with our ADSL lines, we can get closer to those kind of speeds. So the customer can sit on board and he can stream an entire movie without having to pay for a huge fortune, without having the clock cycling around.
Yes.
Be able to watch a movie. So that's all within our grasp. By the time these aircraft come out to be delivered, it will be all available for us.
I share your excitement about the internet speed, because from our experience at UAS, also we noticed that the internet is one of the top criteria that charter customers are looking for whether for their families or for their own businesses or for the principal.
Correct.
It is one of the most in demand.
It doesn't matter which generation you are.
Yes.
Whether you're the Xbox generation or whether you're older like me, everybody wants internet.
Cost has always been the issue whenever it was available on the aircraft charter.
Correct.
So reducing the cost as well as increasing the speed is very important. The Middle East is becoming a hub for luxury travel and private aviation. What trends do you think will most influence the region's aviation market in the coming years? And how is RoyalJet positioned to lead in this space?
I'm going to use a statement that you made there. There's huge growth going on in this region, and there's new centers that are popping up, whether it's in Saudi, whether it's here in DWC and other locations across the Middle East. They're popping up. They're becoming great centers. So when I look at DWC, we attended that presentation this morning, and the amount of traffic that's coming through DWC is incredible. So when you look at that, RoyalJet needs to be in many of those markets. We need to establish our presence. We want to extend our brand because that's what our customers want. There's the internet issue, but there's the whole dichotomy of pricing as well. Being able to maintain a high standard of operation, but making it value for money for our customers. So that's a great journey that we're going to embark on. I think, growth is exponential in this region. And I particularly love what the role the UAE leadership play in this center. So when I look around, there are mostly friends of the UAE. And because of that, they're able to broker peace arrangements. They're able to broker business arrangements. They're able to meet with so many different categories and cadres of people to enable that to happen. So that's truly exciting. And I think, this is just booming. I'm proud to be working in the UAE, and as I look forward, it's just opportunity.
Thank you very much, Shaf, for your time and your valuable insights. And I wish you best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.